Hello, this morning I'm speaking with Susan Bazuski-Eber, the Internship Coordinator of the Business Technologies College, and I just have a few questions for you, Susan. First of all, for those who don't know, tell them a little bit about yourself and about the role that you play in the SBC community.
Well, I was brought on in January as part of the new pilot initiative to sort of change the way we do internships here at the college. Prior to this, they weren't as formalized, and students were in charge of getting their own internship positions. So Dean Sutherland put together this wonderful sort of template, this format, if you will, and the internships now are a 4-credit program, so it's much more formal. There's a relationship between the college and the businesses in the community, and together we're working with students to place them in the community and give them some real-world experience, some of the skills that they're learning in the classroom and helping them to sort of transfer out into the work world.
Right. So you mentioned you're exposing them to the various internship opportunities. In line with that, what are some specific opportunities that you're currently having available, such as companies who are dealing directly with SBC in regards to their internship program?
Well, one of the greatest things, I think, and it sort of makes sense if you think about it, we have a great web design program, and we have a number of students that are working towards to get their degree in web design and are looking for some actual experience. Well, designing a web and websites are sort of a fluid, and they change frequently. So companies may have someone come in and design their original website, and then maybe changes occur, and it's maybe cost prohibitive to have that company come back and sort of update or redesign their website. So what they've done is they've contacted SPC and sort of taken advantage of those students that we have that have been learning about web design and using them to help out. Similarly, we have a great Cisco program. We do a lot of networking as well as programming, and the same thing, students needing an opportunity. So we have some companies, I think Clarity Communications is one of them, where we have a student that is currently out in working with them to help program and to help them with their programming needs.
I see. So how would you say in the past year, the past school year, enrollment has been in your internship program and the success of that?
Well, I tell you, it's been pretty good. When I originally started, we were looking at, since it was a pilot summer semester, we figured it'd be slow and it'd be a good opportunity to kind of, figure out where we were going to go. So we were looking at maybe 6, 8, probably the maximum amount of interns that we would take on. We have placed 12. I could have placed 18. And as it stands right now for the fall, I think I've got about 22 students that are eager to go and begin their internship. Now, this is just word of mouth. I mean, I've been out to a couple of classrooms, and this isn't even considering that we've got a whole other new website, a student commons, a blog that we're putting up. So I anticipate within the next 9 months that it'll become an extremely successful program.
That sounds excellent. And as with everything, there are challenges along the way. Were there anything that you encountered in this past year that proved to be difficult? And then if so, how did you overcome those in regards to the internship?
I think one of the challenges is we didn't really know how this was going to catch on. So, at one point it seemed like I had a lot more businesses than I had students, and then it sort of shifted and I had more students than I had businesses. So I think one of the challenges is going to be to really make sure that I make time to go out and continue to nurture those relationships with the business community so that we can provide a steady flow of semester to semester of interns. And that's building relationships and taking time, but certainly the businesses that we're working with right now, such as the Juvenile Welfare Board, Big Brothers Big Sisters, we have some a student starting out in the fall. So we're using both for-profit and non-for-profits. And again, it's all credit-based. It's an academic credit-based program. So the students are very vested and to do their best. And so it's sort of a win-win situation for everyone.
Right. So finally, I'd just like to ask, okay, so for those who are not aware, how does one go about applying for these internship programs and getting involved with that?
Well, currently they can contact me at here at the Epicenter. They can go online, and another way they can do it is they go to the SPC website, and the documents should be on board. I think they should be online probably within the next week, and they'll be able to download the application themselves. So that would be it.
Okay, thank you very much, Susan. This is Kimberly Ross signing off with the interview with Susan Bazuski-Eber.